Very good morning, students. Welcome to my online class. Myself, Mr. Praveen Bhoir. I'm from Dharavi TC, Municipal English School number 2. So, before starting our session, we will start it by a small good thought. So, can you see this picture? Yes, student? Yes? Can you see this picture, students?
Yes.
Okay. So, will you read for me?
Life isn't about failing, it's about getting back up every time you fall.
Very good. Fantastic. So, life isn't about falling, it's about getting back up every time you fall. So, in our life, many fluctuations comes. If we get success, then we become very happy. But when we get failure, we become nervous. We get upset. But after getting failure, we should not get upset. Why? Because we all know that failure is the first step for success. Okay, just take one small example. When a small baby starts walking, he fails too many times, but he doesn't give up. He again wake up and he starts walking. So just be like a small baby. Ups and downs always comes in everyone's life, but it doesn't mean that life ends there. And we all know that try, but don't cry, right? So that's the life. So we all have to use this good thought in our life, in daily life, because too many things, ups and downs, will come in our life. But we don't have to give up. We have to go ahead. So life is not about falling, it's about getting back up every time you fall. Okay. Now I'm going to show you one picture, and that picture is favorite picture for every child. Okay? Yes. What do you see?
Mobile phone.
Yes, mobile phone. Nowadays, it's the favorite object in everyone's house. So, can you tell me for what purpose we use this mobile?
Hand.
Yes, this is in the hand of one person. So, for what things we are using this mobile? For what things we use this mobile?
Man.
Yes, man. Okay, very good. This is held by men because one small piece of shirt is showing in the image. Now tell me, by using this mobile, we can do too many things, right?
Yes.
Yes. So which things can we do by using this mobile? Tell me one by one. Okay. I give you one small hint. Okay. Now I'm teaching and you people are studying. So in everyone's hand, what is there? Your mobiles, right?
Yes.
Yes. So by using this mobile, we can do too many things. So can you tell me one thing that we do by using mobile?
Yes, sir.
Any one thing that we do by using our mobile. Okay. Suppose you have to call your mummy. So what will you use?
Call.
Suppose I'm missing my mummy a lot and I have to call her. So what I will do? First of all, I will take my mobile in my hand and I will call her. So for calling purpose, we use the mobile, right?
Yes.
Now we are talking with each other, right? We are talking with each other. Yes. So we are using our mobiles for talking with each other. You can see screen on your mobile and I'm telling too many things to you on the mobile. So mobile is having got too many uses in our daily life. So now tell me what's this? What picture can you see here?
Telephone.
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 Yes. Have you ever used telephone?
No.
No.
Call.
Yes. This is also we using for calling. So before some years, the mobile phones were very limited. So that time, this telephone was used by the people to communicate with each other, to talk with each other. For example, in too many government offices or in some private offices, still that people are using telephones, right? So after some development, the mobile phone came and that mobiles take place of this telephone. Now I'm showing the next picture. Tell me, okay?
WhatsApp.
Yes,
WhatsApp.
fantastic, fantastic. This is the very much useful and favorite app nowadays, right? Everyone is
Yes.
using this WhatsApp. Our mummy, our papa, our sister, brother, uncle, auntie, we are also using mobiles and we are also using this
Friend.
WhatsApp. Yes, 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 tell me.
Friend.
Yes, beta.
Friend.
Friend, yes, very good. To talk with our friend. Now, since from March month, everyone is sitting at their homes. So, though we are sitting at the home, the studies are going on. So, by using this WhatsApp, we are studying. Your teachers are sending you homework, too many videos, too many YouTube links, and you're getting the information about your studies. So nowadays, this WhatsApp is very much useful in our life. And the next very important app that we use in our life, that is,
Facebook. WhatsApp.
yes, yes,
Twitter. Google Plus.
very
Facebook,
good.
WhatsApp, Twitter, Google Plus.
Yes. So these are the some apps that we use for getting information. For example, Facebook. Now, before some years, or before, yes, before some years, the Facebook was the most used app in all over world. After that, WhatsApp came, now Twitter, now Google Plus. These are the apps that we use to communicate with each other, to get information with each other. But this all are about modern era, modern age. Nowadays, we are using these all apps, but before too many years, when too many kings, too many emperors were ruling all over the world, that time, suppose they had to send any message to their close ones or to their any friend. So, which things they were using? Can you tell me? Just imagine now, this is a king, right?
King.
Yes. Now, this king has to send a message, very important message to his friend, and he doesn't have. mobile phone or telephone. So what will he use to send his message?
Yes, sir.
Just suppose this king has to send the important message to his friend, and
Yes.
he doesn't have mobile phone because
No.
that time mobile phones were not there, na. So what he will use to send his message to his friend? Think, think over it.
Later.
Very good, outstanding answer. Very good, beta. They were using letters. Okay, but now he wrote a letter to his friend to give a message. But how will he send his message? Or how will he send his letter to his friend? Because
To
the
pigeon.
to pigeon. Very good, very good. So that time, if the kings, the emperors has to give any message to their dear ones or any their friend, they were using pigeons. Now suppose this king has to give a important message to his queen, and his queen is staying far away to her native place, and his king is missing her a lot. So what he will do, he will write a letter and he will send it by pigeon. Yes. So that time pigeon or too many another birds were also trained to give this message, and that pigeons were holding letters or any message with them, and they were giving to the another kings or their dear ones or to their friends or their relatives. After some years, the development done, and the person started to use, or the kings started to use this type of letter. They were writing whatever they had to write, or whatever the message they had to give, they were writing on this letter, and they were giving to their friends, right?
Yes.
Yes. So this type of letters were used by the kings and emperors. Okay. Now we talk about the ancient era, or at the time of kings and queens and the emperors. And nowadays, in modern age, we are using mobile phones, we are using telephones. Too many apps are available for us. But in the middle period, when the mobile phones were not available, the telephones were not available, and the pigeons and messengers were also not available. So that time, if we had to send a letter to any dear one or any friend, so how will they write a letter, and by which means of transport they will send the letter?
To pigeon.
Okay, to pigeon. Nowadays, is it possible to send our letter through pigeon? First
No.
of no, we have to train that pigeon. We have to train that bird. Then only we can send our letter to that pigeon. But nowadays, the work of pigeon is done by this
Post.
object, post box. Very good. Nowadays, it's not possible to send our letters by pigeon. So the work of pigeon is done by post box. Suppose I'm staying in Thane and my friend is staying in Kalyan, and I don't have mobile phone, I don't have telephone. but I have to send him a letter. So what I will do, I will write a letter. I will post that letter in
Box.
this box. Then one person will come and will collect the all letters, and he will take that all letters to the
Post office.
post office. Have you ever gone to post office?
Yes.
Yes. So there too many people are working together. They distribute all the letters according to their address, and then the postman, the person who is giving the letters to each and every address, that person is called postman. So that postman takes that all letters and he do his work. So this post office is working as a pigeon. Okay. So now tell me, today we are going to write a letter writing. What we are going to study? We are going to study the letter writing.
Writing.
So there are two types of letter writing. Can you see this picture?
Yes.
Yes. So I have written two types of letter. First one is, yes, I want answer from
Informa-
your side. Informal
Informal
letter.
letter
And
or formal letter.
very good. So there are main two types of letter writing. First one is informal letter. Second one is formal letter. So informal letter means what? Or formal letter means what? Informal letter is the letter that we write to our family members, to our friends, means mummy, papa, brother, sister, any our close friend or relatives. To that people we write the informal letter. And formal letter means what? So formal letter we generally write to any office purpose or to any business purpose. We are writing this formal letters. So today we are going to learn about informal letter writing.
Writing.
Yes. So how we have to write this informal letter, which things we have to keep in mind while writing a informal letter, that all things we are going to study. So first of all, we will see that what is informal letter. What is an informal letter? So anyone from you read?
I can read.
Yes, you read.
An informal letter is a letter writing written to your friend or family members since they are written to close relation. The letters have an informal and personal tone. Clause language is used while, while writing informal letters, and sometimes the letters may even have an emotional undertone.
Very nice, beta. So, an informal letter is a letter written to your friends or family members. Since they are written to close relations, the letter have an informal or personal tone. Casual language is used while writing informal letters, and sometimes the letters may even have an emotional undertone. Means this is the letter, as I have said earlier, that we can write that letter to our dear ones. Means dear ones means our family members, our friends, and if you are writing this letter to your friends, so there is no limitation for your language. Why? When we talk with our mummy, papa, we do any formality? No. We are talking very, in frankly speaking, we are talking with them very nicely that mummy, papa, I want this, I want that, I'm missing you a lot. Or if you have to talk with your friends, that time also there is no limitation about your language. So whatever personal things are there, you can share with each other. So very casual language is used while writing an informal letter. And sometimes we burst out that if you're staying far away from your family in a one hostel, and from too many days no one has called you, no one came to meet you, so you're missing them a lot. And when you write a letter to your family members, sometimes you burst out, you start crying, and that all things you can write in your informal letter. Understood? Yes.
Yes.
So, understood about the informal letter? What is meaning of informal letter?
Yes.
Okay. So now we will see that how to write informal letter. So while writing an informal letter, we have to keep in mind some small things. That first one, anybody read?
Yes. I can read.
Yes.
Informal letter. First, personal communication. Second,
Yes.
casual or impontional tone. Third, non-formal letter. C.
Okay. Very good, beta. So while writing informal letter, we have to write the letter to do personal communication. Communication means to talk with each other. Okay. Now we are doing communication with each other. We are communicating with each other. Means what? We are talking with each other. So for doing personal communication, we write the informal letter. Then second is casual or emotional tone. So just I said that we can burst out or we can cry, we can uh, scold to our dear ones that since from too many days, why did you not come to meet me? So in casual or emotional tone, we can write a letter. And third one is there is no formality. The formality is not allowed in informal letter. Okay, so these three things we have to keep in mind while writing a informal letter. Now we will see how to write informal letter. So there is one format of informal letter. Can you see this format?
Yes.
Yes. So in this format, the very important thing is sender's address. See in the left side at upper side, first column is about sender's address. Under that, date, then salutation, then the main body of the letter, and last is subscription, or we can say the closing and sender's name. So now what we will do, I'm going to explain one by one all the things. So first important thing is address of the sender. So address means what? For example, I'm living in Sainath Nagar, Rajesh Sambhaji Marg, Mumbai. So I have to write a letter to my friend. So what I will do, first of all, I will write my address, and everybody knows your address, right? So This is my address that I will write at the top in the left side. House number 211, Sainath Nagar, Raje Sambhaji Marg, Mumbai 400017. Okay. Now, what things we have to keep in mind? So, first of all, house number 211. After that, we have to give comma. Then again, Sainath Nagar. Again, we have to give comma. And at last, Mumbai 400017. There we have to give full stop. So these small things we have to keep in mind while writing a informal letter. Okay, got it?
Yes.
The next important thing is date. Now, see here I have written the same date in two different manners, right? First one is 4th December 2020, okay? And second is 4/12/2020. Date is same?
Yes.
Yes. But whenever you are writing informal letter, always keep in mind that we have to use the first method for writing our informal letters date, that 4th December 2020. Suppose tomorrow we have to write a letter, or the day after tomorrow we have to write a letter. That time, every time we have to use the first method for writing a letter. Okay,
Mm, yes.
understood? The
Yes.
next is salutation oblique greeting. So anybody read that what I have written?
I read,
Yes.
dear mummy, dear papa, dear friend, friend's name.
Yes. Dear mummy, dear papa, dear friend, or you can write the friend's name also. So these are the salutations or the greetings that we have to write under the date. The next is main body of the letter. In the body of the letter, it is divided into three small parts. First one is introduction, means if you started to write a informal letter, so directly you will start your letter. No, first of
No.
all we will inquire about our family members, or if you got a letter from there, so you will tell them about that. Yes, I got your letter, I became very happy. Then body of the letter. In the body of the letter, we will write the whatever main matter we have to tell them, or we have to talk with them. That all things we will write in the body of the letter. And then last is conclusion. Conclusion means we have to end that letter in the part of body of the letter. So understood what we have to write in the body of the letter?
Yes.
Good. Then, after finishing that, the closing. In the closing, at last, we will write yours lovingly, your very truly yours, sincerely, love. So that all things you can use for the closing purpose. So you can write yours lovingly, or you can write very truly yours, or you can write sincerely or love. But one thing we have to keep in mind, that after writing this yours lovingly, we have to give comma. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And the last closing is, yes, read.
Signature and name of the sender.
Yes, signature and name of the sender. Suppose if I'm writing a letter, what I'll do? I'll do my signature and I'll write my name, that Praveen Bhoir. Okay. So These things we have to keep in mind while writing the informal letter, and these all are the parts of or sections of the informal letter. So now we will write one letter. We will write one letter. See, one letter I have written. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. Anybody from you read the topic or to whom we have to write letter?
Sir, I read
Yes.
you are living in a hostel for your education. Write a letter to your mummy as you miss her a lot.
Yes.
Gokul Hostel,
Hmm.
Shivajinagar, Nashik.
Hmm.
Date 4th December 2020.
Good.
Dear Mummy,
Okay.
I received your letter last week. I became very happy. I hope you will be happy and safe.
Okay. Wait. Now we will give chance to another student. Okay. So before that, just I explain. You are living in a hostel for your education. Write a letter to your mummy as you miss her a lot. You are living in a hostel to take education. You are staying far away from your family. So you're missing them a lot. You miss your mummy a lot because mummy is everyone's favorite. My mummy is also my favorite. So you're missing him, you're missing her a lot, and you had to write a letter to her. So just see what to do while writing a letter. So first of all, as I said, at the top we have to write the address of the sender. Means now who is the sender? We are the sender. So suppose I'm staying in a hostel to take education. So I'm giving address of my hostel. What is the address of hostel? Gurukul Hostel, comma, Shivaji Nagar, comma, Nashik, and date is given 4th December 2020. Okay, this is the first part of your letter. Then the salutation. Salutation, what salutation I have given? Dear mummy. Dear mummy. Then again comma, and I have started the body of the letter. So first paragraph. See, I have divided this body of the letter in the three small parts. In the first part, I just introduce that I received your letter last week. I became very happy. I hope you will be happy and safe. So I just got the letter from my mummy in the last week. So I told her that yes, I received your letter, mummy, and I became very happy after getting your letter. And I hope you will be happy and safe there. Then next body part of the letter. Yes, now anyone from you read the next paragraph?
Sir, I read
Yes.
since
Yes.
from last week I am missing you a lot. I always think that you all will come to meet me. I miss little Priya very much. Samir's mummy will come tomorrow to meet him. He is very happy. Please you people also come to meet me. I will wait for you all. How is Priya and Ryan? I hope they will be happy there. Give my love to them. Yours lovingly XYZ.
Very good, beta. So, since from last week I'm missing you a lot, I always think that you all will come to meet me. I miss little Priya very much. Samir's mummy will come tomorrow to meet him. He is very happy. Please, you people also come to meet me. I will wait for you all. So, here it's saying that since from last week I'm missing you a lot. I always think that you will come and meet me or you will send me a letter. But you are not doing that. You just send one letter, but I wish that you all people come and meet me. Why? Because I'm missing you a lot. So I miss a little Priya very much. Now who's this Priya? Priya is a small baby in their house. Samir's mummy will come tomorrow to meet him. And my friend Samir, his mummy is coming tomorrow to meet him. So he is very happy. Please, please, mummy, please, you also come and meet me. I will wait for you all. So here some emotions are coming out while writing a letter that mummy, I'm missing you a lot. Please come, please come. I can't stay here now. Please come. So here some emotions are coming out and no formalities while writing, right? So last conclusion of the body part of the letter, that is how is Priya and Ram. I hope they will be happy there. Give my love to them. And last, in the last paragraph, he is inquired about the Priya and Ram, and he said that I hope they will be happy there because they are staying with their mummy. Na? So I hope they will be happy there. Give my love to them. And last, the closing is yours lovingly XYZ. Now, instead of XYZ, when in reality you are writing your letter, so that time we have to write a name and a sign. Okay, don't write XYZ. We have to write a name. Suppose I am writing a letter, so I will write my name Praveen. Yours lovingly, Praveen. Okay, so understood this letter? Yes, children, do you understand?
Yes,
Very good. So, this was about the letter writing. So, now I'm going to ask you some question. I'm going to ask you some question. In that question, you have to answer my questions. Okay? Can you see this slide? Can you see
yes,
this picture?
yes,
It's big or it's small? Is it visible to you people?
yes.
Okay. So it's time to evaluate. So first question is, which are the two types of letter writing?
Uh, Formal and informal.
Fantastic answer. Formal and informal. Formal letter and informal letter. Then second question is, what is meant by formal? What is mean by informal letter?
Informal letter means
Yes,
our emotions
yes.
uh, you love a lot.
Yes, you're very good track. You're going on the right track. Continue.
Our emotions in letter.
Yes, very good try, beta. Anybody wants to give answer? Anyone else wants to give answer? Okay, no problem. So what is meant by informal letter? Informal letter is the letter that we write to our close ones, to our family members, to our friends, relatives, and there is no any kind of formality. We can burst out or we can write letter by using our emotions. We can write anything, whatever comes in our mind that we can write on your letter. That is called informal letter. Okay. The third one is, to whom does we write informal letter?
To our relatives, friends, dear mommy, papa.
Fantastic. Very outstanding answer I got. To our mummy, papa, to our friends, to our relatives, to our close ones, to our dear ones, we write the informal letter. So, means you understood about the informal letter. So now, anybody wants to write a letter to their dear ones, to their friend? Now, will you write letter?
No,
No, you don't want to write a letter. If
sir,
I
I
give you
will
one
write.
small, if I give you a small homework, then will you write a letter?
Sir, to our friends.
Yes, very good, beta. So I'm giving you a small homework, not a very big homework. It's very small homework. Can you see this homework page?
Yes,
Yes. Is it visible properly?
yes,
Yes. So anybody from you read what homework I have given?
sir, I read.
Yes.
Write a letter to your friend to invite him for your birthday party.
Yes. Very good. Write a letter to your friend to invite him for your birthday party. Your birthday is coming and you have to invite your friend. So you don't have mobile phone, you don't have telephone. So only one option is there in front of you, that is letter writing. So write a letter to your friend to invite him for your birthday party. Okay, so this homework you all people has to do at your home, and try to write a letter in a very good manner. Keep in mind the all things whatever we have uh, taken while writing a letter, which things we have to keep in mind, that no formalities, no any limitation for your language, and the small things that we have to keep in mind while writing a informal letter. So first of all, at the top in the left side, we have to write the sender's address, that is our address, then date, then salutation. Salutation means dear mummy, dear papa. If you are writing a letter to your friend, so you can write his name also. Dear Rashmi, dear Sham, dear Ram. Then the body of the letter. In that body of the letter, you have to write the main part of your letter, and then last, yours sincerely, yours lovingly, and your signature and your name. So these all things always keep in mind while writing a letter. Okay. So
Yes,
today's session is over, and I'm very happy that you all people gave you a very nice replies to me. So stay home, stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much.